First and foremost, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I put up a TV show review, okay? So this is Catfish, Kristen, and Sarah. This episode was weird. It was confusing. Let's just get into it. So Cammy, changed up her hair. She got her curly look. We learned about this woman named Kristen. Kristen went through a terrible divorce and with a man. Then she met Sarah. They've never spoken on the phone before, and it's been like 3 months. And there's like this crazy thunder in Pennsylvania. Kristen was married to a man, as I just said, and he cheated a lot. She's 27 and she works at Walmart. Kristen is blushing when she talks about Sarah. Like, I think she really likes this girl. She says she met her on Facebook dating. I didn't even know Facebook had that, but your girl don't need that because she's a taken woman. Sarah been cheated on too. Like, Sarah has also been cheated on by her husband, girlfriend, whatever, wife. And she works as an EMT and she lives like 2 hours away. So, they do the rundown thing and then they look at like 3 different women. They do not look the same. They look like 3 different people. And, one of the girls, her name is Chloe. And I think she's like some kind of influencer person. So there's that. So then we see Tiffany. Tiffany is this new character. Tiffany wants to talk to Neve and Cammy. Tiffany is Kristen's best friend. And Tiffany thinks it's Kristen's co-worker, Cheryl. So, yeah. And then, like, everybody needs, like, to clear their mind. So, Neve goes to exercise and Cammy goes to go exercise on her bike, as she said. But she went to go order Postmates. Like, I'm starting to like Postmates myself. Like, anybody else been ordering Postmates? Because Uber Eats out here apparently ain't delivering. Like, what? And then when Kristen gets all the information, she looks stunned and she's like, I'm nervous. I just want to know who this is. I just really want to know. And then, she was talking to her coworker, Charlene, and she said something really creepy and said, what if I'm the catfish? And I was like, and she said, they hooked up? Okay, whatever. And then, so then when everybody left, Neve got a text from someone saying, I love my wife. Please don't make her do this. And, like, this is getting really messy, okay? And then there's a new number that says this is about Kristen, okay? And Chloe called, the girl from the pictures, the influencer. Chloe said back in March, she said she believes somebody had been catfishing her. Kristen actually came to her and said somebody was catfishing her and, like, basically using Chloe's picture. So then why did you call the show? Were you trying to get clout, or are you having mental? I mean, not like that. Like, do you need some help or something? Like, why are you doing that? Because there have been people who came on the show and catfish just do catfish. Like, come on. And then we see, like, is Kristen obsessed with Chloe? So then we get this text. Someone says that they want to talk about Kristen. And like, wait, are we going to meet the catfish? Oh, whoa, ho, 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 we meet the catfish. And just like I suspected, it's Tiffany, Kristen's best friend. Tiffany's catfish, but Tiffany said that Kristen has catfished her as like 15 different people. Like, what is up with this girl? She looks so innocent, but she catfished people. She catfished. Like, Tiffany said that she was supposed to have been helping her with her car payments or something like that, but why are you, and they weren't even really best friends like that. Like, why are you asking a complete stranger to help you with your car payments? And Tiffany said, basically in the beginning of the year, I guess 2020, Tiffany said Kristen wanted to apologize. But basically, in this situation, it was basically, you hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you situation. And her husband was the one that texted into Catfish saying, please don't make my wife do this, because, and it was like detrimental at a moment. And like, this episode was kind of confusing. It honestly made my head hurt. My head was already hurting anyway, but it made my head hurt. And then they bring Kristen on, and Tiffany was savage. She said, hey, bitch. And then Kristen was like, what the is this? Like, hey, Leah. It was like, Tiffany was a savage. Okay, that girl was a savage. And Kristen was gonna act like she didn't know who Chloe was. Like, girl, you know who she is. And you had everyone in it. Like, you was trying to make everybody involved. And then she started crying. Like, Excuse me, miss. Why are you crying? You the whole reason we watching. You started this. Again, why are you crying? And Kristen would say she would help her make the car payments. And you know what? Neve was like, do you want to talk or something without Tiffany? And she said, yeah. And Neve told Tiffany that her catfishing Kristen was petty. And then she said, I'm ready to go. Yeah. And Kristen said she takes care of her cousin. I kind of messed up her. And she seems like a very troubled woman. We learned that over the next 2 months, Kristen and Tiffany have not spoken. And Kristen has put her catfishing behind her. That's pretty much for this review. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of this week's episode. And I'll see y'all next time.